Ever Crisis, Very Hard Shiva 2 co-op, TLDR, let's go. This is the team that we used to beat Shiva in 60 seconds flat. Now, I know that you'll be looking at ticks and you'll think, well, you had a whale with you, so of course it was easy for you. No. All three players can absolutely be free to play, and you will have no problem using this strategy, assuming that you were able to get the correct items or the items that do similar things, okay? What you're going to need for this fight is 3 Ifrits. Of course, it's fire-based. The right Lucia here has the Fire Breach, reduces her resistance to fire. Both of the Lucias have Barrage. I don't know what gun that comes from, but what it does is it reduces the magical attack of Shiva. I have my Night Bloom, which is the Sun Umbrella, which is going to reduce the physical and magical defense of Shiva, and that's pretty much it. Now, I am the healer in this scenario. I use that term loosely because I'm built fully for damage, and I literally have the Fairy Tail just in case, and that's it. And I have a healing Esuna for Fog, because something that she is going to do is she is going to use Fog. Now, the two Lucias are using Fire Blow, and I'm using Fire because when she uses Fog, it will only affect magical moves, which means I only have to healing Esuna myself, and I don't have to waste ATB healing the other two because their Fire Blows are not affected by it. So, let's jump through this. Your strategy is probably going to be slightly different to ours because we were lucky enough to get double cactars at the beginning here, but the strategy doesn't realistically change at all. All you're going to do is delay the fight a little bit, just prolong it slightly, and the strategy is exactly the same. One thing you can take from this portion, though, is when you do get the cactar to basically dead, just try and charge your ATB and have as much ATB as you can for entering the Shiva fight, and then you'll just make your life a little bit easier. Now, the strat. What are we going to do? Both of the Lucias are going to open up this fight by using Barrage, which is going to reduce her magic attack and keep us alive, which means, I as the healer don't have to heal whatsoever. I realistically here should have saved my ATB. In hindsight, now I know this, but I used my fire materia and I shouldn't have. I should be saving my ATB to use healing Esuna Fog on myself the moment it happens, right after these two use the barrages. So that's it. Lucia's barrage, healer, save ATB until Fog, okay? So her magic attack has dropped. You can see I am now fogged. I don't have ATB to use my healing Esuna, but I should have. We're going to skip ahead. During this time, these two are just using Fire Blow repeatedly. She's going to use her move. We're still just using Fire Blow, get her down. And then what you're going to do is when you get her bar to about H, this is where your scenario is going to change slightly. Now, I have already started using my Night Bloom to reduce her physical and magical defense. For you, this will be different. What you're going to be doing here is when the bar is on the H, start prolonging the fight, okay? Just use moves that are not fire-based and stay alive. That's all you need to do. Keep it at the H. If she starts charging it, then use a fire move or two and get it back down to H. Prolong the fight until you have your limit breaks, and that's when you can start moving again. Once you will have your limit breaks, you're going to get the Night Bloom off twice to get the defense down, and use your Firers to get the bar down and have her stunned to keep yourself alive because she will stop using moves. Okay, so there's my second Night Bloom there. She has now hit the 0 point because of their Firers. All we're waiting on now is for ticks to get as much ATB as they can so they can use the Fire Breach, and then that's it. You've won. So as you can see, all 3 limit breaks. Look how much damage this is going to deal. So this is mine. I deal 92,000 damage. This is Ticks. Ticks is going to deal 153,000 damage. Now, she's probably about 30k overkilled at this point, okay? So everything past here is just extra damage. And here comes Strifes. We're now at 323,000 damage, and that's it. She's dead. I didn't have to heal a single time. That is the entire fight. So, if you need this in written version a little bit clearer so you can follow it better, it will all be in the description. Yeah, 60 seconds flat right there. It might be a bit longer for you, obviously, if you don't get a cactar, because the strategy changes a little bit. But if the strategy does help you, please do leave a comment down below letting me know that you pulled off this strategy and it was useful. Leave a like if it was helpful, and I'll catch you in the next TLDR video.